Welcome to Reflective Fashion Production. This is Like Love Luxury, to braid or not to braid. So I am very excited about today's video. If you don't know, my name is Monica. If you are just coming back from the last video, I hope you are excited about today. So actually, this is my hair with a week of letting my twist stay in. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. See, I have little twists throughout my hair. I'm just trying to, I thought I got them all. However, I let my hair stay up entirely too long. It was a week. Actually, it wasn't a week. It was about, let's see. Well, I mean, 7 days. It wasn't Sunday to Sunday. It was actually Sunday to Saturday. And if I count, well, let's do it like this: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it was 6 days. And actually in the middle of the week, that's when I realized, I'm like, okay, this looks really bad. I need to take it down. But I was trying to push it towards Saturday because I really wanted to really see what was going on. And when I tell you, either I'm gonna put the video of me taking my hair down on top of this, or I'm gonna put it up here. Haven't decided yet. However, I'm taking my hair down. It was so frustrating. I can even show you. This is still frizzy. Like, this is frizzy. This side is frizzy as well. I just have it pushed in the back of my ears and covered up because of the video. This up here is frizzy. There are a few little strands that are frizzy. I had a hard time with the back and maybe a few of them because they were already married together. And I'm just trying to make sure that I don't end up with, one lock in my hair. I mean, with them being married together, that's okay if that's what you're looking for. I wasn't looking for that. I am trying to moisturize my hair fully, completely, so that when I do have a style like this, or I want to do a twist out, or I'm, wanting to just comb through my hair, I can do that. So me and my intentions on making sure that my hair gets that moisture, I was putting, oil in my hair when I would go to bed, put my bonnet on. And I think when I noticed that my edges were getting frizzy, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Now, I think it's important for us to talk about these. There's a long history of these bonnets. Now, a lot of people get upset because, different cultures wear bonnets and everything. But in the culture, I should say, we tend to say this is just for us. It's not just for us. Everybody who has hair, is important to know that you should take care of your hair. Now, the difference between hair is what we should definitely talk about, because we aren't educated on our hair like everybody else is. We're told that we need to straighten our hair to look like someone else, when we can straighten our hair. However, how much should we straighten our hair? And if you are taking the time to learn that and go with those processes, then that will help you continue to have healthy hair. Now, I am talking about the coily community because I think that's important. Like I said before, I am interested in creating my own hair and texture chart, just based off of, the people that I work with and the clientele that I have. Most of them have coily hair, if not coily hair, curly hair, and some of them have wavy hair. So with that being said, coily hair is really important to take care of, especially when you are categorizing yourself as a 4C when you're really a 4A or a 4B. Now, a 4A, that's my hair, that is a spiral coil. Now, with a spiral coil, you definitely have to make sure that you are focusing on if it's fine, medium, or coarse hair. Now, if you have coarse hair, you're going to use more moisturizer and more lotions and more creams and, you know, oils on your hair, because your hair is needing that moisture. If you have medium hair, you're just gonna say, for instance, if you had 2 cups, those 2 cups can, you know, define how much you put on your hair. So 2 cups will go to a coarse hair. 1.5 cup could go to medium hair, and then 1 cup can go to fine hair, depending on how much moisture your hair needs. And can your hair get too much moisture? Yes, it definitely can, because then you're waiting for your hair to either, you know, soak up all that moisture, and then you have, like, you know, oil all over your hair, and that can build up. You can have itchy scalp. Like, things can happen if you put too much oil in your hair. And I've done that before, and you have to be careful. So with this video, I want to give as much information as I possibly can when it comes to 4A. Next month, we'll be working on 4B, that's zigzag, and that's Malia's type of hair. So my hair is color treated. I say color treated because I don't have a relaxer. However, I found one. Oh, and this one is kind of like married together, but I already have oil on my hands, so I'm really not going to put any more oil on my hair. Oh, is that another one? Yep, that's another one. Hold on. Hold that thought. Pause. Okay. Is this an, oh my gosh. Okay, no, that's not another one. Oh, I found another one. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so the ones that I took down, they're almost married together. Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing. Okay. Not as embarrassing as me leaving my hair up and then having build up and saying that I'm a cosmetologist and I didn't want to take my hair down. That's really embarrassing. So like I was saying, I have color treated hair. So with me having color treated hair, that does manipulate my curl pattern. And with my curl pattern, it's still a spot. It's still 4A. I still have 4A hair. It's just manipulated. So I think that's the difference between other people talking about hair, and everybody has their own opinion. Me, on my research and my hair, it actually works for me. The fact that I do twists in my hair versus braids. Braids, they work. However, my braid out isn't the best when it comes to my curl pattern. But braids do work in my hair. I've had braids before. Did I like it? No, not necessarily. I've done braids to where I braided my hair up and then put twists down. I thought that was cute, but I could definitely tell like the difference of when I flat twist my hair and when I braid my hair on the sides, what it looks like. Now, in this situation, I did twist my hair right here, and it wasn't pretty. It was funny looking. I promise you it was. And I was embarrassed, but what can I do? Like when you aren't consistent with your hair, you're going to be embarrassed about, you know, the outcome because you're not consistent and you're not, you know, paying attention. And that's one of the things that, you know, I am starting to get into the routine of. Having a hair routine is very important. So with having color treated hair, you definitely want to make sure that you pay attention more. You want to make sure that your hair is moisturized more. You want to, you know, just make sure that you are, you know, giving yourself a little extra than you normally would. So with my hair being color treated, I have said, you know what, I have to get my ends, they need to not be as, they shouldn't look like this. I mean, it's coming together, but if you would have seen my twist out before, the ends were frizzy. My edges, they were laid back because I actually had some jam on them. But I am trying to take the time to just do natural products. All the products that I'm using are just Malia's Crown because of the fact that I don't want to add any other ingredients in my hair, because honestly, like, if you're not paying attention to this, you don't know what you're putting in your hair. You definitely have to be careful and read what's on the back of the products that you use. One of the products that I'm really starting to like is the Shine and Jam, and that's what that container was, gel. I really like that. And I also like, I don't have it in here with me, but I also like another, but it's not gel. It's more like actually it is gel. The Shine and Jam is kind of like a pomade because it's like sticky. But that's a whole nother video. We can talk about that later. However, I do want you to know, for my color treated people, that's what you are. If you don't have a relaxer, if you don't have a perm, a relaxer straightens your hair, a perm curls your hair. So if you don't have those two, you're color treated. If you have color in your hair, you're no longer natural. A lot of people think that because they don't have a relaxer in their hair, they're still natural. However, once you manipulate your hair, it's color treated. Now, here's the catch. A lot of people tend to say, oh, I don't have color in my hair, it's something else. If you have color in your hair, you're no longer natural. You're manipulating your curl pattern. You're manipulating things. Like, regardless of what you use, it's color treated unless it's like wax. So the wax doesn't really manipulate your hair. You can wash that out. You can rinse it out. It rinses out of your hair and your hair goes back to its natural state. At that time, you have wax in your hair. Like, you definitely have to define, and maybe we should do a video about that. I'm going to do a little bit of research. You see that little frizz? Embarrassing. But I'm going to do a little bit more research because I really want to define that. So if you are a person who's interested in going to a stylist and you were like, okay, well, technically I've only colored my own hair and I've used the box color, but I feel like I'm natural. I'm not going to listen to what she's saying. She don't know what she's talking about. However, you still manipulated your hair. You should tell the truth about your hair background, because if you're not telling the truth about your hair background, you don't know what could happen. And the person that's doing your hair doesn't know. They're not with you every day, so they don't know. So if I was to go to a stylist and I say, I want my hair a little bit more violet. This isn't violet. This is I would say this is my own type of maroon. Malia and I have the same exact color in our hair. However, my hair came out like this because I didn't lift it to a 10. Her hair she's like a 10, an 8, and a 9. So she can actually, and her hair is beautiful. She has that purple and blue in her hair. This is not lifted. Mine is more like almost a 6, 7. It's in between because it's not lifted as much. However, like my edges, because I have a little bit of glitter, and glitter means gray. I have a little bit of glitter. They lift it. It just lifted. I have no idea. And I need to touch it up again because you can see this right here. You can see that. I actually don't mind about, my new growth. I don't care about the demarcation. I don't care about that. I just want to put the color back on my hair so you don't see that blonde that's coming through. That's not cute. Okay, so that's enough of me rambling. I just wanted to give that information and show you how my twist out looks. And to be honest with you, see, it was one that was just like hanging out. I think that's it right there. That's the one that's not even twisted. It's just hanging out. Because it felt like it unraveled, but I tried to get it back together. I think I was out. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And I'm actually running my fingers through my hair because I want to make sure I got them all. And honestly, am I going to wear my hair like this? I don't know. I thought I had like a little headband. I thought I did. I have no idea. I don't know. But I did want to just go over that with you and just talk about 4A hair. I think 4A hair is really important to understand what you have. So if you have that spiral curl and it's natural, it's a natural spiral curl with no color manipulation, you have 4A hair. Yes, you have 4A hair. And if you have a zigzag pattern with no color manipulation, you have 4B hair. And if your hair is a mixture of both of them and it just absorbs the water, just absorbs that water, you have 4C hair. And 4C hair is like the best type of hair because you can do a twist out or a braid out. It doesn't matter. Your hair will go either way. But if you, and that's another thing I didn't say before I said all of this, when you wet your hair and your hair is spiral and you comb it through in a spiral, it's a 4A. If you comb your hair through and it's still wet and it's a zigzag, it's 4B. And if you wet your hair and it's either or, if it's a mixture between, or if it absorbs that water and it doesn't have a formation, you have 4C hair. You have 4C hair. Now there's a difference between 4C hair and having straight hair. There's a huge difference, but we're going to get into that when we get to 4C. So I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch Reflective Fashion Production, Like Love Luxury, to braid or not to braid. Remember your curl pattern, your curl texture, and try it. Try to do, if you have 4A hair, try to do a twist out and let it air dry. That's another thing I didn't talk about. Oh my gosh, let your hair air dry. Towel your hair dry really well and let your hair air dry so that you can see. Wait about 2 days. Take it down and look at how it comes out. Even with a braid out, if you have 4B hair, make sure you do that. And if you have 4C hair, try them both. You'll have 2 different styles within a week. That's the best of 4C hair. Like you can do both styles without having to practice over and over again if your hair is moisturized correctly. So I'm gonna jump off of here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing is caring. And remember, you can drop a comment below. Make sure that it's positive. It's not negative. It will be deleted. And I will see you guys soon.